CAL FIRE has released long-awaited maps showing new levels of detailed fire risk in cities across the Bay Area. We have a look at the statewide fire hazard severity zones here.
It could mean some big changes for California homeowners. Here's ABC 7 News reporter Leslie Brinkley with the latest.
CAL FIRE says new science is giving them a new view of fire severity risks across the state. Just released drafts of new fire maps will guide where stricter building and landscape rules will eventually apply.
We believe that this new model and latest science is more accurate than the depiction 15 years ago.
You can type in an address on the new fire map and find out if that location has a moderate or high risk or very high risk. The red, very high risk zones have changed most drastically in Sonoma County, especially after the Tubbs fire destroyed thousands of homes in 2017. Now, 7,600 acres are deemed within the state's very high fire severity zone, compared to just 11 acres 15 years ago. Very high fire risk acreage has also doubled in Orinda. On the other end of the spectrum is Oakland, where 1,945 acres are deemed very high fire risk, compared to almost 11,000 acres at risk back in 2010.
We are grateful that they continue to reevaluate these maps to see what hazards exist. We have a good relationship with them as well as our regional partners.
Local jurisdictions have 120 days to make adjustments to the maps to make sure they align with local property lines and roads.
They can add areas to the map. They can't remove areas that we recommended.
Homeowners in the very high-risk fire zones will have to comply with upcoming state regulations for an ember-resistant zone, the first 5 feet around the home, that should be free of plants, wood fences, and mulch. Fire officials say those things contributed greatly to the devastating speed and spread of the Palisades fire earlier this year, so changes are coming.
It's worth it not to have your entire house burned down after we saw what happened in LA.
You just hope and pray and life goes on.
CAL FIRE will finalize the new maps later this year. In the East Bay, I'm Leslie Brinkley, ABC 7 News.